Peekaboo, I see you. We're going to talk about cast iron, your favorite subject. On, I just want to explain some of the variety of cast iron we have here. And I'm going to start with this one right here. Now, this griddle, bought it during the pandemic. And it's just a nice griddle. I do unleavened bread on this griddle from time to time. And it's a really nice piece. I like it a lot. And I want to get that out the way to make some room to talk about some of the other cast iron that I have. And maybe how I come about with them and all that other good stuff. And we'll talk about that. Now, the very first piece of cast iron that I bought was this Dutch oven right here. And I think I spent about, I don't know, it was 20 something years ago. And this pot has a lot of, it has had a lot of meals cooked in it. And I tried to get rid of it at a time when I was moving because I just didn't have room for stuff. And I tried to throw it away, and I went and got it off the garbage dump quite a few times, and it's still here. So I love this pot. It's one of my oldest pieces, and I love it. It has the fancy little legs right there, and that way you can put it on the ground and cook. Now, some of my oldest pieces are this skillet right here, and I've cooked a lot of things in this skillet. And we have this skillet here, and cooked a lot in it. A lot of your older cast iron was smoother. The new stuff is not as smooth, but these three pieces that I just showed you, these three pieces right here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, those three pieces are over 20 years old. And this griddle right here is over 20 years old also, because I bought all of that at the same time. And I've used this griddle many times. I tried to get rid of it a few times, but it is a really good griddle, and it does the job. And now that is so smooth, so smooth. But I'll never get rid of this now. So those 4 pieces are over 20 years old that I've had them. Now, let's see what I want to talk about now. So I want to talk about this big Dutch oven. And a way you tell, see that down? It says number 10, 1, 0. On this number 10 Dutch oven is one of my favorite pieces. I bought this for like $15, probably 6 or 7 years ago, off of Facebook Marketplace. A guy just wanted to get rid of it. It was too big, and I bought this pot. Now I'm gonna say it now because I need to kind of say it. Used to be a firefighter. This is the exact pot that we had at the fire station. So I love this pot, and it has a lot of good memories associated with it, even though it's not the actual one that was at the fire station. Now I want to talk about this pot right here. This is a very antique cast iron pot. It's very antique, and I got this pot from a good friend. And what I use it for, look how smooth that thing is. Whoo-wee shot. But I use this for roasting coffee beans. So my little friends over there, Water Dog, they hooked me up with a website, and you get green coffee beans, and I roast them. And so I'll do a video on that one day. But I love that little pot just for that. Just roasting coffee beans. But it's excellent to fry, to soup, all of that. But I just use it for roasting green coffee beans. Now, this one here, this skillet, at the fire station, one of my crews, It was 5 of us. And so you think about it, 1 chicken breast, 2 chicken breasts, 3 chicken breasts, 4 chicken breasts, 5 chicken breasts. So you could feed 5 people at the same time, 5 little pancakes at the same time. And so having a big skillet is good because you could cook better in bulk and you can feed everybody and nobody waiting to eat. Now this baby right here, this is the Sportsman fryer. And the beautiful thing about it, it's versatile, multi-use. You could cook pancakes on top of here. You could cook steak on top of here. You could cook steak on top of there, chicken, fish, all of that right there. And you have this big old frying vat where you could fry in there. So you see it says it made in the USA. And so you know it's an old piece of cast iron because a lot of the stuff now is not made in USA. It says deep fish fryer, 3060. Now, this is a really nice piece. I love it, and I've used it a lot. And I want to show you something. Let's see if I can find it now. Oh, Lord. Now, this is a 3-quart saucepan. 3-quart. It was on my other pot, my Dutch oven. I'm looking for the marking because on the marking, it'll tell you. I showed you that on the lid, I know, but on the lid, I wanted to explain that, but you see it says number 10, 10. So 4, 8, 10. So that's 2.5 gallons. Yeah, it's 2.5 gallons that pot is because it says 10. So 4 quarts twice, 8.5 to get the 10. So it's 2.5 gallons. I'm going to buy me a 5-gallon Dutch oven. I'm going to buy me a 5-gallon Dutch oven at some point. Now let me show you this little cornbread pan. This is a Bayou Classic cornbread pan. And season it good before you use it. But it works great. I love it. I've been having this for about 3 or 4 years, something like that. Now, cast iron is not like Teflon, but you can make it non-stick just like Teflon. And you have to do that by seasoning it. You season it a certain way. So when you get a new piece of cast iron, you wash it real good with that Dawn dish soap. If you want, you don't have to, but if you want. And then you heat it up really low and slow. And once the whole pan gets hot, for example, if I wanted to season this, I'm going to heat this up really slow. And when this handle or this ledge right here is hot, when this ledge is hot, I know my pan is ready. The metals have opened up, and now I could get the flaxseed oil, and I'll rub it on with a thin coat, and then I'll wipe it off with another rag. And that's how you season. Then you just heat it up till it hits its smoke point, and that way the oil can't go rancid. Now, let me just show you this. This is the new addition, one of the new additions. It's a Dutch oven, and I fried some fish in this. You might have saw the video. And so I'm happy to have this. I've been enjoying cooking with it. And I have its cousin. I got a jambalaya pot. How you like that? How you like that? A jambalaya pot. Right out of Mamou, Louisiana. And I love that. So I'm going to do some miniature cooking videos with these. I also have tea stew, the little skillet. But right now, Boo Boo is eating a cookie that I warmed up in it. So I can't show you that right now. I'm sorry. You don't call her Boo Boo. That's my little name for my daughter. You could call her sous chef. Thank you very much. And yeah, we'll keep it like that. So these are just some of the cast iron pieces that I have. And I'm going to get more. I'm not really into all of that fancy name brand stuff like, what's that other place? Yeah. But at the end of the day, any cast iron will do the job that you need it to do. fight the urge to get with all that fancy Griswold, Lodge. Even though some of these pieces are Lodge, the stuff with no name, it works just as good. The cheap stuff works just as good. This doesn't even have a maker's mark on it. But you know what? It has survived 20 years of time of me using it. So fight the urge to get stuck on brand, because name brand is just marketing. How you use it is what makes it what it is. And so I've been wanting to make this video about cast iron and how to use it and all of that good stuff. But if you ever touch cast iron and it's greasy, that means that when you seasoned it, you used way too much oil. So that cast iron should never be greasy. You see how smooth that is? That's what you want. Now, every time I use this, I'm going to clean it. Sometimes I use dish soap like Dawn. Sometimes I don't. But I'm going to clean it, I'm going to heat it up, and I'm going to re-season it. Now, one of the viewers said in an earlier video that if you use flaxseed, they go a whole year before they re-season it. And I think that's pretty cool to know. And I may put that to the test, but I just do the habit of doing what I do with the cast iron. And so a lot of people don't like to use it because it's heavy. Well, I'm strong. A lot of people don't like to use it because they say it's messy. Well, learn how to season it the right way and it won't be messy. Look, that's not greasy at all. I don't have no grease on my hand, you know? So a lot of people don't like to use it because they say, well, you can't really clean it. And that's not true. Now, subsequently, I have a 5-gallon jambalaya pot and I have a 15-gallon jambalaya pot. So if you ever look at the logo on Pause and Play NOLA, that is my 15-gallon jambalaya pot. And I was actually cooking a pastelaya. And so one day I'm going to show you how to do that, the Cajun way, the Creole way, the good way, and you'll love it. So I just want to say there's a lot of videos on the internet about cast iron, but hey, get you some cast iron. You could pass this stuff down for generations, and it don't have to be the most expensive one, but try to cook with it. If you ever season it the right way, when you season it the right way, and you want to cook an egg, put it on the burner, put a little oleo in there, a little oil, and then put a little bit of butter in there after the oil melts. And that egg will not stick because that cast iron will be non-stick. And that's how to make it non-stick. But it has to be seasoned first. And once it's seasoned, then you could do that. Now, some of y'all say I need to cut my nails. And you know what? You're right. But I'm taking these pills and these nails keep on growing. And I don't cook professionally. I'm not a professional cook. I'm just like you. So normally I trim my nails whenever I do mechanic work, because that grease get all under your nails and I cut them off at that point. You know, but I just couldn't imagine. I wanted to do a review on these pills that I'm taking that's got my nails growing like that. But then I had a breakdown today on my bike ride and I got a little oil under the nails, so I'm going to cut them. You know, I just got to have time to do that. But I'm doing all this content for you, so, you know, they say, hey, you need to cut your nails. Well, I don't cook in a professional kitchen. My nails have always been clean. So I appreciate you looking out for me, because I'm looking out for you. But I'm going to cut them. So don't be looking at my nails, all right? Don't give me no insecurities about my nails. I also want to say thank you for watching this video. I was trying not to make it long, but you know how it is when you get old Creole the Cajun talking about something that he loves. He want to explain it to you so that you could love it too. But thank you for watching my video, and thank you for all of the support to the channel, Pause and Play NOLA. We appreciate it. We got more content to come. A lot of good things in store for you as the viewer, and we appreciate you supporting the channel. So we're going to end the video right